scientist is hard, even under the best of circumstances. But to do so when you're being displaced from your lab, well, that takes things to a whole nother level. Yet this is a situation faced by countless students and postdocs as they find themselves displaced through no fault of their own. In Ukraine and around the world, training scientists are displaced by conflict, natural disaster, and other circumstances outside of their control. And the IUBMB wants to help them relocate to another lab. So they've established a fund to provide up to $2,000 per trainee to travel to a lab that has offered to host them. So I want to tell you more about this new program, how you can apply, as well as how those of us who are fortunate enough can donate so that they can provide more of these fellowships. Your donations will go directly into this fund, and I'll tell you more about how you can help and how you can get help. And my thoughts go out to everybody who is affected by displacement for any cause, and our thoughts now, especially with Ukraine.
So you can find the details for this fellowship on the IUBMB's website and link in the post. And so basically this is going to be offered on like a rolling basis type of thing. So there's no deadlines. Whenever you need this help, they'll be there and you can apply, and I'll get more into the specifics of the requirements in a minute. But a key thing to know is that they are going to offer these. The number that they can offer is going to depend on how much money that they can fundraise. So I really hope that you're going to be able to, if you're not in need and you have the ability to give, you can donate to the IUBMB and request that it be used for this Displaced Trainee Fund. They're working on generating a distinct web page for the donation, but it'll be up soon, hopefully, and it might even be up by the time you're watching this. If not, you can I have an email in the post where you can email the secretariat and donate directly that way now. And every little bit helps, so thank you. Look at the guidelines. So basically, this is for anybody who is a student or a postdoc, so they need to be within 10 years of receiving their PhD, and they need to provide justification for the need to relocate, and they need to have, this biggest thing is that they need to have identified a host lab. So I'll give you more information about how you can identify such host labs in a minute, but the IUBMB is going to provide up to $2,000 per applicant, and this is to cover travel costs and not to support them once they're actually like in the lab, in the host laboratory doing research and that sort of thing. This is for the relocation costs. In order to apply, you need to have send your CV, a description of your current research and the research you're going to be doing in the host lab, and then a letter of support from the new host lab. So the applications are going to be considered as they are received, and you'll be informed shortly afterward. So you can apply just using this application form. So here is a list of potential hosts. I'll give you more info on that in a minute, but this is not, you can do any lab that's in an IUBMB supported region. So you just have to fill out the form, your host details, and the supporting documents, and then the IUBMB will get back to you after the submission form is going to go to the executive committee to review the application. So the fellowship is not limited to scientists from Ukraine. However, the Ukrainian crisis has led to collaborations where people are making lists of labs that have offered availability for hosting trainees. So EMBO, the European Molecular Biology Organization, they have a solidarity list where you can learn more about various labs with availability. There are also some other lists. So there's a Science for Ukraine list. lots of different labs. These you can see, as well as there is this global research group supporting Ukrainian scientists. And I would like to thank Andrew Kern and Jorn Gruning and Anton Nekrutenko, who started this and are running this. And here is a list of the scientists whose labs are offering opportunities with their country, availability for funding, various things. And you can see that this list is really, really ginormous, almost 1,000. And with all these lists, there are also options to add yourself. So if your lab has openings that you are willing to offer any assistance and accommodation for various trainees, or not just trainees, these are for more in general, but you can add yourself to this list if you're in that position. And thank you in advance. And so these, you don't have to, for this, for the IUBMB fellowship, you don't have to be going to one of these lists. This is just to give you an idea of places that might be willing to take you in. I am so incredibly grateful to be able to serve as an ambassador for the IUBMB, and they're an incredible group of people. And I'm so, so glad that they're using their international reach in this way to help provide funding for displaced trainees from around the world and to let them go study around the world. And so I'm just really, 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 really thankful for the IUBMB and really thankful that they're doing this. And I hope that you will help them in their effort if you are able to. And I hope that everybody is able to stay safe and know that those of you that are in such a situation, you are in our sincerest thoughts. And I know that that thoughts don't really do anything. And I know that this is just a drop in the bucket, but I hope that it can help alleviate some of the stress of trainees that are displaced and help them be able to continue on their career goals and their life goals, which often in the life sciences are making findings and discoveries and that sort of thing that are going to help people. And so I really, really, really hope that this can be something that can help a little bit. And I hope that there will be things that can help a lot bit too. But every little bit really does help. And so you can help contribute to this cause by donating. And I really hope that you can help contribute because I think this is a really great initiative. And there are lots of great initiatives too. But this is basically the IUBMB using their reach and their platform and their niche to serve people in the way that they're able. And so, yeah, now I'm just rambling, but I'm going to stop now. And thank you.